Hey, it's Christina, Keto Boss Babe here, and I hear from so many people who don't know how to get started in keto or don't know what recipes to make or are looking for that resource that's going to tell them exactly how to make this lifestyle successful. This is for you. So I'm going to go through some of my favorite cookbooks and tell you why this might be the only thing that you need, plus our Facebook page, but the only thing that you might need to make your keto lifestyle successful. So let's start off with one of my favorites, and this is Chrissy Sullivan. So the first author I want to talk about is Chrissy Sullivan. She is one of our favorites out there, and she's got a great keto story, so you can check her out. But what I love about her cookbook is she's got literally a wealth of information in the beginning. This much of the cookbook is actually information that you can read to learn about the keto lifestyle, and then this is all a bunch of recipes. So she goes through everything about like kind of the basics of ketos and portion sizes and macros and kind of the products or the foods that you should have in your kitchen, foods you may not want to have. But then what I love about hers is she has a 4-week journal in here basically that takes you through your first 4 weeks of being keto. For example, day 1, day 2, and you go through each of the days, and there's some really good information in there that helps you kind of stay on track, make the right decisions, and then you can go in the back half and then choose the recipes that you want to make to kind of go along with that journey. So I absolutely love her cookbook. She has another one as well, the original one she came out with, and then this is her newer one, Keto Living Day by Day. So Dr. Chrissy Sullivan, go ahead and look her up. I will have a link to this cookbook on our blog post, but it's definitely one that we recommend for your kitchen. So my next favorite is the Everyday Ketogenic Kitchen by Carolyn Ketchum. As you can see by the tags, we do use this one quite a bit. We love getting recipes off the internet, but just having a cookbook to flip through makes it so much easier. And what I love about this one is if you're looking for information on how to get started in keto, this one has a wealth of knowledge in the beginning as well. It's all of this information here, and it's the basics on what you need to know. So it does have meal plans in here. It does have like information on what, for example, what tools you should have in your kitchen. So it's really got some great content in here, so I highly recommend this one. And then the recipes are ones that our family just absolutely loves. And it's got everything. It's got everything from desserts to lunches, dinners, and everything in between. Brie and mushroom quiche. Well, that sounds delicious. I did that one. So she has excellent family-friendly recipes in here, plus some content in the beginning. So if you're getting started and you're new, maybe you want to get this as a gift for somebody or for yourself, I would definitely recommend Carolyn Ketchum's Everyday Ketogenic Kitchen. So we're sticking with Carolyn Ketchum for just a minute longer. These are her easy keto books, easy keto dinners, desserts, and soups and stews. These are kind of like a new series that she's come out with, and I really like them. So when people say, I want to get started in keto, I don't know how to do it, and I tell them, well, breakfast is easy, skip it, fat coffee or eggs. Lunch, you can have leftovers, but what do you do for dinners? And one of the most common books I recommend for people is just this Easy Keto Dinners cookbook. It will convert your dinner from that high carb, potato and roll dinner into a keto dinner that you can have for leftovers the next day. And some of these are even good lunches. What I love about these cookbooks is in the beginning, it has a kind of a foreword that just talks about things specific to keto dinner. So maybe this one is 5 ideas for rotisserie chicken. If you're a busy mom like me, maybe you work full time, rotisserie chickens are gonna happen. And these are 5 recipes that you can make kind of a homemade meal with rotisserie chicken. It's fabulous. And then they've got the same thing, maybe some of the freezer items that you should keep in your freezer, and then some more information on like maybe what foods that you should have frozen, what foods you should have fresh. But we absolutely love this cookbook, and then the recipes are delicious. So beef and mushroom stew. Here's another one, slow cooker steak fajitas. That's something my family would eat. So I love these cookbooks. It's the Easy Keto Dinners, Easy Keto Desserts, one of my favorites. And then Keto Soups and Stews, which is her newest one out. These range like $10 to $15 on Amazon, which is awesome. And they're not overwhelming. Each of them has a little forward about that kind of topic, so soups and stews or desserts. So the desserts ones talks about maybe the different types of sweeteners that you have. Should you buy them? Should you buy bulk sweeteners? And you'll read about that and hear what a bulk sweetener is. So these are great because they're not overwhelming. They give you just a little bit of information, and they make amazing gifts for your keto or low carb friends or family. So Maria Emmerich has a wealth of information on her cookbooks, and she's got quite a number of them. She's one of the original kind of keto people out there, and she's incredibly knowledgeable. You can kind of guarantee that any information you get from her is going to be well researched, well documented, and the right thing to do on keto. So Keto Comfort Foods has some delicious recipes. Again, lots of little tabs in there, which means that we use the recipes in here a lot. And what I love about her cookbooks is she kind of has more of like, I don't want to say the science, but if you're someone who likes to know like what is potassium, what foods have potassium in them, what foods have the most fat, maybe the most protein in them, then she actually has like really good information in the forward and the front of these that have more of the science and the nutrition behind the foods. She does a great job giving you that information in here, and this Keto Comfort cookbook is one of my favorites of hers, but she has a lot. So the other one that we love is the Quick and Easy Ketogenic Cooking, because with a family with little kids, we can't be slaving in the kitchen for hours at a time, so I love the quick and easy stuff. Remember, keep it simple, keep it fun, keep it keto, right? And same thing in the beginning of this one, lots of information. For example, here's nuts and seeds, veggies, and herbs and spices, and she kind of goes through some of the different information on each of those, and she has that kind of nutritionist view on the forward in her books as well. So I highly recommend these. She has quite a few of them, a dairy-free, this one, a book just called Keto, so lots of information from Maria Emmerich, and she is definitely a really good source to help you get started on a keto lifestyle. So I hope you found this a little bit helpful. Again, if someone is getting started going keto, I highly recommend, rather than going out and buying like a big, intense keto book, to buy a cookbook instead, because you both get the recipes and the basics of going keto. So these are all great authors. There are a lot of other authors out there that we absolutely love. My cabinet in here is just full of cookbooks, but these are some of my favorites. So go ahead and buy a cookbook for your next holiday or your next celebration or your next birthday or somebody else's, and then tag a friend in here who's looking for the same thing, who's looking for a way to get started in the keto lifestyle. We love to make sure that everyone gets the best information out there to make this keto lifestyle simple, fun, and easy. You guys have a great day.